Hello, my all signs, my all stars. A very, very welcome to the channel, the space, and my home. The only place where the intention is that you should have absolute energy expansion. I am Shivalika and I welcome you. If you've already subscribed, thank you. If you're brand new, go ahead, keep an open mind. And if you do like the videos, please subscribe to the channel. It really does help. So now that the intentions are set, you and I, we are ready to see the week 15th to the 21st. Let's go, my all stars. And we're starting with Aries. Hello, Aries, and welcome. This is your weekly reading. And I hope you're doing amazing. Let's see what amazing messages want to pop out for you for the week of 15th to the 21st December. So close to Happy New Year, aren't we? Okay, so in advance, I tell you, Happy New Year. Let's go, Aries. You're starting the reading with this energy, and that is, okay, nice. Let's go, Aries. Let's go. That's what's your energy this week. This is within you. Wow, what a contrast. On your mind, what are you doing? This is what is coming towards you. Your challenge. Now it kind of makes sense. Your advantage this week and a card that's going to help us raise our frequency, Aries. Stay with me. This just got very, very interesting. Okay. And we've got the Lovers underneath. So if a connection or a relationship is on your mind, this reading is definitely for you, Aries. Let's start. You're starting with the Knight of Pentacles. This is not making a move. Knowing that you want to, but not making the move until you're absolutely sure. You know, this is like that you're waiting to make that proposal, but you still are one more time thinking about the entire scenario. Whatever your situation is, Aries, it's you're ready, but you're not. So let's just say that you're starting with a maybe energy, but you've got everything ready. Now within you, you have the Knight of Wands. See, this is the contrast that I was talking about. In your energy, you're ready, but you're thinking, should I do a little bit more research? Should I hold on a little bit longer? But within you, you've already taken the jump. Within you, inside you, you've already felt that you've taken that jump. Because it's very exciting for you, Aries, whatever this is. Very, very exciting. You're a fire sign. This is fire. Within you, there is fire for something. On your mind, Page of Swords. Now, this resonates with your energy, and I think your mind has stopped you. Within, you want to do it really bad. Your mind is stopping you. Your mind is saying, we need to find a little bit more. A little bit more. You could say it's the energy of stalking, digging, finding out, research, whatever, but your mind wants to seek more information. What's coming this week is the moon. Moon is the energy of night. It's the energy of darkness. It's the energy of, look, you know, the energy of moon is when you don't know something. You still take that path, but you don't know. You don't know what's coming ahead, right? It's like giving an exam. You may feel good about it, you may feel jittery about it, however the feeling is, but you don't know the outcome yet. So the energy that's coming is something is uncertain. Something. We'll clarify and see, Aries. Now your challenge is the Two of Cups. Remember, the Lovers underneath. A connection is a challenge. A connection, a union, a handshake moment, the coming of two people, an agreement is the challenge this week. Advantage is the Eight of Wands. This is more fire. More fire. And advantage is, you know, I like this because the more you're going to find, this is air and this is fire. Air and fire are very, very compatible. The more you find, the more likely you'll get answers. The more you sit on something, which is your energy, you're still sitting on something, you may not find anything. But the more you search, the more likely you are to get answers. Okay, Aries, let's see what we've got to raise your frequency for this week. Love it. Come on. It doesn't get better at this. See, I told you what's coming is the moon. Moon is the night. Look at that. Sun is absolute opposite. This week, If there is something that you don't know, if you align yourself to this energy, and what is the energy of alignment here? Finding out just a little bit more. You don't even have to find too much. You could just find the next step, the next best thing that you can. And boom, you get clarity. I love this. And this is more fire. Aries, you're fire. I think you should embrace the energy that you have within you, because fire makes more fire. Wow. Let's clarify, Aries. Let's see, what are we looking at over here? Okay, Knight of Pentacles. Why are you not making a move? Why are you still stopping and seeing the playground, or whatever your situation at this point? Wow, there you go. It is a connection. We've got the Two of Cups, we've got the Devil, we've got the Two of Cups in your challenge, we've got the Lovers underneath. This week, a connection is a challenge. There is something that you need to find out more. Are you already married? It seems like you're already in a connection. Are you already in a connection? It seems like you're already in a connection, and there are good and not bad, okay, I'll take that back. There are good moments and not so good moments in every connection, Aries. It feels like this week, the not so good moments in your connection are being highlighted, and which is why you've stopped. You can clearly see why you two are not working, and that's where your focus is going. Let's see the Knight of Wands within you, because within you, you want to do something. Eight of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. Makes me want to say that you're the person who's worked a lot on this situation, on this connection, everything regarding this, whatever the scene is. You're the one who's put in a lot of effort, and now you don't want to put the effort anymore. You want to just walk away because it's exhausting, it's draining, and it feels like everything is resting on your shoulders. Two eights. 8 is infinity. 8 is a loop. If you get stuck in the loop, you're stuck in the loop. And I want to say that you've done your share, whatever you could. Let's see the Page of Sword in your mind, Aries. We've got, Ace of Sword and the King of Wands. Is it a Leo? You're finding the truth about a specific person. I think you're finding the truth. You're digging more about your partner, your specific person, or the person on your mind. Very, very possible it's a Leo energy. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. Could also be air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but I'm still picking up Leo very strongly. In your mind, you want to find out more. If it's not a person, then whatever it is that you're pursuing, you want to find more about the place, the position, the kind of money you get out of it, the role, the title, the responsibilities, everything that you're going to be handed over. Let's see the Moon, and we'll take what flipped, because that's what is coming. Oh boy. We've got the Ace of Pentacles and the Tower. I mean, Ace of Pentacles and the Tower is that whatever is collapsing is an opportunity. I'm actually very, very inclined to say, and I read it like that, and it looks like a blessing in disguise. It's whatever is happening, and it's clarifying the Moon. Moon is the path ahead, which is uncertain. So the more you go into this path, the more you go forward, and the more you find things. When we find truth, sometimes the truth is amazing, but then the truth is not so amazing. But knowing the not so good about the truth about something beforehand is always a blessing, and it feels like that. Let's see the Two of Cups in your challenge. Why is Two of Cups, this connection, a challenge? Hanged Man and the Ten of Wands. Did I not say that you have a lot of responsibility? I think the entire connection, the entire situation, the entire agreement, the entire handshake moment, the entire parties coming together agreement is on your shoulders. And you've tried every possible way in the book, outside the book, everything. You've tried every possible way. Now you're like upside down. What do I do? Nothing seems to work. For a lot of you, you may have taken a break from this connection. And for a lot of you in this break, you realize that the extent to which that you have put yourself out there. I'm trying to find something that can bring this connection back, but every time this connection comes, either it comes with a devil card or it comes with hangman and the 10 of wands. These are all very heavy cards. A relationship should be easy, no? Let's see 8 of wands for your advantage, and we've got, wow, now this is nice. This is 10 of cups and the Knight of Cups. You know, your advantage is to get out there and to interact and to raise your frequency and your vibration high. Aries, I want to say this. You may have not met your perfect partner, your twin flame, your soulmate yet. And when you put yourself out there in the actual frequency, in the actual vibration, then the kind of person you are, you're more likely to attract the right person. Till now, you've been getting all people that you're taking care of. Your advantage is to put yourself out there as the vibrant fire personality that you are. Don't hide any part of it. Don't hide any part of who you are. Don't be apologetic for anything. That's when you will get the right person who will align with you and your family. Family is important here. Let's see the sun to raise your frequency, Aries. We've got 7 of Swords and the Page of Cups. Let me just put it in the most simplest way, Aries. You're the sun. If a Page of Cups comes and gives you an offer, it's too small. It's too small. The only thing the sun matches up to is the sun. You're the sun. You're not the Page of Cups. Page of Cups, stay away from energies that are, they've not worked hard. They've not even taken the effort to come and be at where you are. You have literally reworked on yourself and brought your energy to the sun. Now, why would you come down? That's what. Very, very, it feels like a week of a realization, a very strong one. Let's see what is the Lenormand message for you for this week, 15th to the 21st. Let's take this. Oh, 2 came out on their own, so we'll take them. Oh, wow. Those are some lovely energies on the table. We've got the Tower, we've got the Stork, and we've got the Fish. Stork is a good news. It's a message coming in. It's migration, it's upgrade, it's growth, it's prosperity. It's flying above the clouds, soaring so close to the sun. We've got the Tower and we've got the Fish. I feel for a lot of you, money which was pending or which was locked up, say like FDs, deposits, and those kind of monies, those are going to be in your mind this week. I don't know whether you take them out, but this feels like 2 things: massive growth, which was pending from a very long time, or resources / money, which has been upgrading and growing wherever you have kept it, is now showing itself to you. So that is brilliant, brilliant, brilliant piece of news for you. That's what I have for you, Aries. Like always, I hope the right people get the message at the right time. That is the intention. Very straightforward reading. I love that, Aries. Very, very to the point. This is what we're talking. This is what we're talking. Okay. And let me give it a quick shuffle, and we're moving on to Taurus. Hello, Taurus, and welcome. This is your weekly reading from 15th to the 21st, very close to New Year. Happy New Year in advance. We will stay with each other all the way through. So I hope you're doing amazing. Let's jump in and let's see what this week wants to show you. And Taurus, you're starting the reading with, wow, fabulous. Fabulous. That's what's your energy, Taurus, within you. My gosh. I'm actually getting goosebumps. on your mind. All right, coming to, oh my God, what's going on? Are you interacting with an air sign? Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or is this week a week of a lot of communication, conversations, like an outlet? Challenge this week, interesting. Advantage, okay. And we'll take a card, Taurus, that's going to help you raise your frequency this week. Stay with me. This seems very, very interesting. You're starting with the Ace of Swords. This is a breakthrough. This is communication. This is speaking that thing that is going to do two things. It's either going to damage or it's going to reveal. Very powerful start to the week. And it's truth. You know, it has a crown. It has wreath on top of it. That's victory and success. Whoa. Within you have the Queen of Swords. I mean, look at that. She's speaking the truth. You want to, and you know, I'm telling you, this is your energy within you. You want, but this is within. There is a truth, there is a moment, there is a message, there is something very important and of value that you want to speak and convey. It is still within you. You can see through a situation through and through. On your mind, you have another Queen. This is Queen of Cups. This is looking at something with love. This is, I like this, you know, you've got the truth in the center, Taurus. You've got your mind activated within you, gut activated, intuition activated. And on your mind, you're holding that one thing that you love. So you got to be very careful of what you put out there. Two Queens. Both feminine. One fiercely strong, other fiercely loving. Energy coming towards you is the Knight of Swords. This is a very fast energy, very fast. It does not stop for anybody. And there's this whole sword theme happening here. A truth, you are protecting the truth. Somebody's coming in very fast. And they also have a truth, by the way. Let's see, we'll clarify and see. On your mind, you have the your challenge is the Nine of Pentacles. This is independence. This is your financial independence, your money, your resources, your worth. This week, that is your challenge. It's very important. We'll see what that is, Taurus, because that's pre-Empress energy. And I'm not a fan when pre-Empress, Empress, or money energy is in the challenge area. Advantage is Nine of Wands. Hold your guard. Don't make any moves this week. And the funny thing is, what's coming towards you is so fast as the Knight of Swords. Again, an air sign. Very heavy air. And you're an earth sign. So your advantage is to, you may feel exhausted, Taurus. You may feel tired. You may feel you're done. But do not quit. Do not give away your secrets. Do not give away the thing that you created, you invented to somebody else just like that. People will find a way. But don't let them take what's yours. To raise your frequency, oh my God, I love this. You've got the star. Star is Aquarius. Aquarius is air sign. You have air sign all over your reading. There is something here in significance to an Aquarius, possibly. We are also, Taurus, in the age of Aquarius, the age of technology, innovation, invention, things being shown the way they are meant to be. To raise your frequency. You are actually, a lot of you, Taurus, because you're a fixed sign, you're an earth sign, and you have your ways of doing things. Aquarius is innovative. Aquarius is inventive. Maybe you're being asked to, for a microsecond, get into that energy and see if something shifts for you. Because star is a very powerful energy. It's wishes, dreams coming true. It's a massive energy. Let's clarify, Taurus. Let's see what's going on here. That's the layer one. Let's scratch beneath the surface and see, Taurus. What is this Ace of Swords? What is this moment of truth? What is this Ace of Swords, Taurus? The Lovers and the Emperor. Is it a decision about a connection? Is it about, you know, this feels like a connection which has an issue. I don't want to say issue, but This is a connection that is dependent on someone. This is a connection that has the word domination. This also looks like the father of the bride. It just feels like a connection that is very controlling, very controlling. Number 6, number 4, number 10, number 4, Aries, Gemini. Again, Gemini is an air sign. A connection which seems extremely controlling, or a situation where there is a lot of control and it's possibly not with you. Could even be a father-like person, older person. Let's see the Queen of Swords within Taurus, because that's for sure your energy. The Chariot and the Page of Cups. Like I said, you want to make the move. I think a lot of you want to set things right, but you're not taking big steps. Can I say that? Whilst the energy within you to make a change is massive, but I don't know, something stops you from taking big steps. You do take steps, they're small steps. Who has control over you, Taurus? That's a question to ask yourself right now. Let's see the Queen of Cups on your mind. We've got the Magician and the King of Cups. This is also manifesting the right partner, the right person. For a lot of you, I feel like you're in a connection which is very controlling, very dominating, and you would either want the same person to match your vibration, match your frequency, and you want to convey that truth. That can we be on the same page? Yes. Can we please be on the same page? Let's see the Knight of Swords, because you know that there's a couple right there. The King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. You are the Queen of Cups. The King of Cups, water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, take however it resonates. Knight of Swords coming in very fast. Let's see what that is. The Hierophant and the Two of Wands. Okay, this feels like a counselor, a therapist, a shrink, a marriage counselor, like whatever this is, can I tell you, this is very fast. Whatever is coming in. And I feel that that person, the other energy is not even present in the same room. They are at a distance. I'm also picking up a difference in culture. Maybe having a communication about difference in cultural opinions. Talking them out for the first time possibly. How they would want the world to see you now. And Hierophant is Taurus energy, your energy. Something here about different things. That's why your entire reading is screaming, can we get on the same page, please? But I don't understand why somebody needs to talk about it so fast and so quickly. It's an important topic. Take your time. Go travel, then talk about it there. Why? Oh, why is Nine of Pentacles? Your challenge is clarified by the Knight of Swords. And this is what is coming in for you this week. The changing ideologies between you and your partner, or you and whatever your situation is. The challenge, Nine of Pentacles, your freedom, your independence is clarified by Knight of Swords. This is very, very easy, Taurus. This is an absolute disharmony between what you think and what is being offered. Because one is the mind and one is the emotion, the heart. They're both in opposite directions. What you're thinking, where you're putting your mind out versus what you're willing to give, what you're willing to receive, they're not in harmony. They're absolutely not in harmony. Also, the mind is racing very fast. Which is why your advantage is to stay wherever you are. Don't say a yes, don't say a no, just stay. Stay in the place that you've made for yourself. Don't say yes, don't say no. And especially if somebody comes to you at supersonic speed and says, make a decision right now. So obviously, right, you're not going to say. You don't say yes when somebody points a sword at you. You don't. Nine of Wands for your advantage. I love it. Four of Swords and the Seven of Swords. There are two ways this could go. If you hold your ground and if you hold your space, you will find yourself, you will come back to yourself. But I can also pick this up because Seven of Swords has shown itself. For a lot of you, you might act in haste. And when you act in haste, Seven of Swords is the energy of this week. Be very careful with your finances, with your belongings, with the things. It just feels like one of those energies where somebody comes in, disturbs your peace and takes something of yours and goes away. So be very vigilant, be very careful with everything, especially your passwords and all of those things. Let's see, star, to raise your frequency. We have already got one card. We'll take that. We've got the Page of Swords and we've got the Three of Pentacles. There is a lot more that you have to find. There is a lot more. A lot of you are, I want to say this because there are so many figures in your, so many people, energy in your reading, Taurus. A lot of you are literally finding the right place where you belong. Star is also creating a space and a place where people, everybody coexists and belongs. Look for a place where you belong, Taurus. Look for a place and space, find more, create more, do more research. This week is not to say a yes or a no. And this is definitely not to act in haste at all. And I do feel, I want to say this, Taurus, you might find a very tempting offer, but it may turn out to be absolutely fake. Let's see your prediction from the Lenormand. We get, wow. We have the tree, we have the clouds, and we have the lady. Confusion right there in the center. Tree is very similar to Taurus energy. A tree. You're an earth energy. You're very fixed. You're grounded. You're humble. Nobody could be more close, reference to you than a tree. A strong, solid tree. We have the clouds and we have a lady here. And I want to tell you here that this week there is going to be a confusion about either a woman or a woman is likely to bring in confusion and kind of disrupt, bring in a chaos. See, it's not a very big thing. It's not very big because clouds are not strong enough to sway a tree, right? Maybe leaves and branches, yes, but not a tree. But this week, there is something here, confusion that is being caused by a lady, or a lady is in a confusing state. And this is all coming and happening in front of you. Or maybe I'm speaking to a Taurus woman. And your best bet is to stay strong and grounded wherever you are. Be the tree this week. Do not move. You may sway a little bit, but do not. Nothing more than that. That's what I have for you, Taurus. Very clear, very simple message. I sincerely hope the right people get the message at the right time. That is always the intention of this beautiful table. My beautiful table. Okay, moving on to Gemini. Hello, Gemini, and welcome. I hope you're doing amazing. We are very close to the new year. I believe 20 days to go. I hope you're doing amazing. This is from 15th to the 21st December. Relax, calm down. Let's see what weekly messages want to come out for you, and let's go. You're starting with this one. Wow, is that a Gemini energy or what? Okay, strong, very strong. Let's see what's within you. This is your energy, Gemini. This is within you. Wow. On your mind. Okay. Okay. What's coming towards you? All right. 1, 2, 3 swords on the table and 1 air sign. Gemini, you're also an air sign. Challenge. Advantage. 2 knights on the table. Everybody's getting 2 knights. And an energy to raise your frequency this week. Okay, Gemini, let's not dilly-dally. Let's go right there. Your energy, King of Swords. I believe this is your energy. I think I'm 100% sure this is your energy. Very, very sharp, very astute, very operating from the mind, very practical, very real, very logical. You analyze everything. You know, King of Swords is usually lawyers, doctors, surgeons. So the precision is precise, that kind of energy. What are you looking at so carefully with or towards? Within you, you have the star. That's Aquarius energy. It's the energy of bringing everybody together, purifying, cleansing, feeling good. You know, very, I do well, everybody else does well. So I think within, you're absolutely sorted. But Gemini, on your mind, you have the Nine of Swords. Something is worrying you, and it's worrying you like hell. I don't know if you're talking to anybody, you're telling it to anybody, you're not. I don't think you are. In your mind, there is something that is really, really serious. But you're coming across as a very calm and collected person. What is coming towards this week is Seven of Swords. This is not a good energy, Gemini. I right now urge you to be very careful with all the things that belong to you, whether it's on internet, whether it's in the real world. This is usually the card of theft, deception, lies. Okay. Challenge is the Knight of Wands. Challenge is you want to do something with excitement, for excitement. Maybe a lot of you want to travel. Maybe you want to take that, you want to explore. And that's a challenge. Because that's fire. Knight of Wands is fire. There is something that you want to do. And you know, I want to say this, Knight of Wands is a very in and out, unstable energy. It is. It is one of those energies where you might just regret what you did. So think about it. Advantage is the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is, thank God we have this Knight here, because this Knight is a challenge. Acting on impulse is a challenge. Acting with still keeping your money intact. Remember the Seven of Swords I told you, the deception, theft and lies. Advantage is not making the move, holding on to everything that you have and just waiting for the right opportunity. You know, it feels like you get those, you get a call and somebody wants to lock in a house deal, a car deal. It feels like a car deal because there's a lot of movement, transportation here. And, you settle for the first price and you realize it was nah. Could also be on a travel, on a trip. Let's see what you've got to raise your frequency. You've got Two of Wands. Two of Wands to raise your frequency. Twos are all about looking beyond. Twos are also about making decisions. To raise your frequency, you're being encouraged to still look, seek more. That's why the Knight of Wands is in your challenge. Don't do something impulsive that you're going to regret later. Okay, let's clarify, Gemini. Let's see the King of Swords, because that's clearly your energy. King of Swords right there. What's Gemini doing this week? Two of Swords and the Empress. You're not making a decision on something. You're not making the decision on what? We have the 2 and the 3. Empress is mother-like energy. Empress is abundance. Empress is also money. For a lot of you, I don't know why I'm picking this up. You may not be speaking to your mom. You may not be contacting someone that's important. Could be mother or mother-like. Also, there's something here got to do with your money, your wealth, your assets. You're not sharing something this week, or you're not disclosing. The correct word would be disclosing. I also want to say this, Gemini, because I just picked on it right now. A lot of you are not possibly paying attention to your finances. Yep. Let's see the star that's within you. We have the Knight of Cups and the Ten of Swords. So for a lot of you, something happened here. I'm picking up this as the energy of the past. Something went down, something went wrong. Something broke your heart. Something felt like a betrayal. I want to say this. An offer felt like a betrayal. However, Gemini, the good news is you have healed. You have healed, or you're in the process of healing. And I want to say this. It's just come back into your mind one more time. Because 9 of Swords, which is in your mind, is one shy of 10 of Swords. But I believe you have actively healed it, or you're in healing, because that energy is within you. We all have to heal from within first. You're showing that very strongly. And it also feels like, Gemini, it feels like one of those wounds, like a breakup or some sort of betrayal. I'm sorry, I'm choking up as I'm saying this, that when somebody comes and triggers you, it kind of opens up all over again. Is that why you have 9 of Swords in your mind? Let's see the 9 of Swords. 8 of Wands and the 5 of Wands. See? It's like it comes out of nowhere. And then when it comes and it hits you, it creates a conflict. And I think now a lot more people are a part of it. A lot more people know it. You try very hard to keep it just to yourself, but a lot more people know about it. Also, why you're worrying so much is because it has been exposed out there. It feels like one of those viral moments gone bad. Also, a lot of people are just talking about it now. And you don't want to. That's why I also want to encourage you, Gemini, be very careful of the content you're consuming. You might actually be watching the kind of content which is very similar to your own feeling of betrayal, and then that causes more triggers. Don't do that. If you're healing, look for healing. Don't look for that situation which caused the wound. 7 of Swords that's coming towards you, the Strength, and the 9 of Cups. I just want to say this, Gemini, in the nicest possible way. This week you will be tested, because strength is actually strength is to see whether we have the strength to withstand, to surpass. Have we become that strong? I mean, she's taming a lion. Not everybody can do that, right? She knows what she is. She knows she's putting her hand into the lion. And I feel if you're able to surpass this, this lies, deception and theft, there is a wish on the other side. There's a reward. This week is going to it's not going to fail. This week is going to present itself to you with a test. Which is why for the challenge you have the Knight of Wands, that impulsive. 10 of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. Look at that. Knight of Pentacles is in your advantage. There are no coincidences. Nothing ordinary, darling. Everything here is extraordinary for you. Challenge here is you're wanting to do something even though, Gemini, you're not in a place. In a sense, you don't have the strength for it. You don't have the money for it. You don't have the time for it. Yet there is an impulsive decision, impulsive thing that you want to take forward. Let's see the Knight of Pentacles for your advantage. I mean, I'm only giving you the message. The choice is entirely up to you. Look at that. The Knight of Pentacles is clarified by the 9 of Swords, which is in your mind, and the 5 of Pentacles. You will lose money. If you are impulsive this week, if you're not careful, if you're not cautious with your finances, there is a chance you will lose money this week. Be very, very careful, Gemini. This reading is very important for you. To raise your frequency, 2 of Wands, we have the 4 of Wands and the 6 of Wands. How beautiful is that? Gemini, In this reading, there is a potential of you feeling very good and very happy. However, what you're doing is, a lot of you have no idea, or it's been a while that you've checked your own finances and your own belonging, and it's that one moment of a distraction, one moment of temptation, where you might end up suffering a bigger loss. So I want, and I don't want, I want you to have more, but the cards are encouraging you, Gemini, this week to seek more, look more, not take any action. This week is not the week where you take an action. No. This week is the week where you observe, notice, take a check. If you like something, put it in your cart. Don't buy it. Let's see what is the Lenormand's prediction for you for this week. We have the key, the anchor, and the stars. Amazing, Gemini. Absolutely amazing. You have the key, you have the anchor, and the stars. Stars is right there within you. I want to tell you this. There is an answer right here, Gemini. There's a solution right here. But even the Lenormand is encouraging you to hold on. Don't make any moves this week at all. If you make a move this week, if you buy something, if you purchase something, if you put something out there, there is a chance you're going to lose. There is a chance. There could be monetary loss. So this week, you have to understand that this is the week of collection. This is a week of checking what you have. This is not the week where you sign papers, where you give out things, where you make purchases final. No. This is few steps before that, where you're still looking and you're still observing and you're still holding to what you have. Do not give away anything this week. Very, very important. That's what I have for you, Gemini, and thank you for watching. Very, very important to thank the audience. I guess that's YouTube etiquette. Did I just say that? I said that. Did I just make that up? I just made that up. Okay, moving on to Cancer. Hello, Cancer, and welcome. This is your weekly reading from 15th to the 21st. Did you see the way 3 cards came out? Let's jump right in and let's see what this week has in store for you. I hope you're doing amazing wherever you're watching this from. 20 days to the new year. Let's get some powerful messages for you. All right, let's go. You're starting your reading with, let's take that. Wow, what a way to make an entrance. That is absolute power. The Emperor, number 4. Within you, Cancer, okay, on your mind. Wow, coming towards you, challenge, advantage. Okay, I like that. I like that. To raise your frequency. Cancer, this is very interesting. Okay, so you're starting with the Emperor. Okay, this is Aries, fire sign, wherever you are, wherever your situation is, boss-like energy, superior energy, father-like energy, role model-like energy, looking up at someone. It's either you or you're looking up and you're admiring. You're admiring somebody. Color red if that is of significance, fire sign if that is of significance. You are admiring someone through and through. You're wanting to become, you're wanting to embody that. Within you have the Two of Swords. You're closed off within. You're also indecisive within. What that you would know best about. But as of what I can see is within, there is a decision. There is, it's like you have to make a choice in life. When you want to upgrade and you want to become powerful like the Emperor, you got to drop something. You cannot take everything and move on to the next step. As you go higher and higher, you got to drop a lot of things. You become lighter and lighter. Therefore, you are number 1. Number 1 and the last person in the room cannot have the same attributes and qualities. They get refined and filtered. On your mind, you have the Ace of Swords. Look at that. Not decisive within, but very clear. In your mind, you have clarity about something. I think you should share that with your own feeling and gut inside. There is something that you're very clear. What's coming is the 5 of Wands. This is the energy of conflict, drama, mess. And it usually involves a lot of other people. A lot of other people. And that's more fire on the table. Challenge this week is the moon. In simple words, Cancer, this is also Cancer energy, water energy. The challenge here is for a lot of you, you don't know your path forward. You don't know where you're heading. You're not very sure you're on the right path. You're not very sure that the move that you've made is going to work out. But all of that is fine, you know. The path only unfolds when you're on the path. How can it unfold without you even taking it? Sometimes you're on the right path, sometimes you're on the wrong path. On the right path, we win. On the wrong path, we learn. I hope that made sense. Advantage is the King of Wands, and I like that because you're starting with the Emperor. Advantage is the King of Wands. They're both fire. In a sense, the King of Wands grows up to become the Emperor. He's the perfect candidate for the Emperor. Or one of the, but definitely a suitable candidate for becoming the Emperor. He's filling in the shoes of the Emperor when the time comes. So advantage is that energy, King of Wands, fire. What is King of Wands? King of Wands is being sure, knowing yourself, putting yourself out there. Fire, more action, less talk. Fire takes more action. To raise your frequency this week, you've got the High Priestess. And I'm telling you, I am not surprised to see this, Cancer, because within you've got the Two of Swords. Something you need to fix within. Cancer, your reading is very simple. If you fix the clarity that you have in your mind, there is one thing for sure. And Cancer, let's start with one. Start step by step. Go with one. And if this week, just this week, if you can find one thing, own that thing, make that thing, teach that thing, focus on that thing, you will surprise yourself. Because to raise your frequency, you have the High Priestess. She sits within. This energy is the feminine energy, the energy of the intuition, of the gut feeling. And you're being asked to embrace this energy because you're indecisive within. Wow, it's almost like the tarot is listening. Okay, Cancer, let's get some more information. Let's see. Why do we have the Emperor? What does the Emperor want to tell us? What does the Emperor want to tell us about Cancer? Queen of Cups and the Tower. Wow. Is it a breakup? Is it losing someone? Is this the fear of losing someone? This feels like the fear of losing someone. In the simplest words that I can find. Because Queen of Cups is water sign. You are water sign, Cancer. And then we have the Tower. This is fearing that the thing that you love the most, it's going to come crumbling down. It's going to fall apart. Well, if you start with fear, fear appears. Two of Swords within you, Cancer. We've got the Ten of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. A lot of you have to make a decision about a connection, about a person. It could also be person versus family. Person versus family dynamic. This could also be monetary issues. This also has something to do with family's role in accepting the person. And I also want to say this is a connection that is permanent. Two of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles is a connection that is all the way through, which means getting married, having babies, getting a dog, building your first home, second home, grandparents, everything. Let's see the Ace of Swords in your mind, Cancer, because that seems like clarity there. We have the King of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. What a contrast. The one thing place where you're clear in your mind, you also have, that also appears with in two ways. One, absolute wealth, which is King of Pentacles, and one, losing someone special. Five of Pentacles is also loss of money, but these two people are abandoned. They're outside. There's nobody to help. something here that's got to do with money and abandonment. You know, it feels like the more you're going to grow, the more you're going to abandon somebody or people in your life you've built up till now. Whew, heavy, Cancer, a lot of heavy energy on the table. So I believe if you're going through this, it must be really a lot for you. 5 of Wands, which is conflict coming in. We've got the 6 of Wands and the 10 of Cups. For a lot of you, you may have to fight this issue. You may have to. Because if you fight this issue, look at the order. After 5 of Wands comes the 6 of Wands and then the 10 of Cups, which is pure happiness. And what's coming in is the 5. You have to be in the conflict. You have to, you know, he wins. 6 of Wands, if it's victory, it's because he's won over others. So you have to win over, you have to prove yourself to be, think of it this way, that if it's not others, if it's just a conversation between 2 people, one person has to convince the other person why he or she feels so. So you have to convince the shit out of something in order to get this happiness. And you must win it. And in order to win it, you have to fight it. Let's say the moon in your challenge, Cancer, the King of Wands. Oh wow, because the King of Wands is in your advantage. The King, you may not have access. Why your path forward? Why you don't know where you're headed? Why the moon is a challenge? Why this uncertainty? What the challenge here is, whatever role you are assuming, for a lot of you, 2 things here, Cancer, very simple. Either you don't have access to someone. Okay, somebody's blocked you, somebody's, again, Aries is very, very prominent here. You may not have access. Or the other thing is that the upgrade that you are asking for yourself, you're not fighting for it hard enough. You're not fighting for it. You're focused on others. You're focused on the people, the world. You should be focused on yourself if you want that upgrade and growth. Let's see the King of Wands for your advantage. We've got Page of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. Yes, please, please. If you want the King of Wands, go ahead. Invest in yourself. Invest in your growth. Page of Pentacles is a student-like energy. He has 1 pentacle. He wants to invest it in the world. He has something. 7 of Pentacles is growing that pentacle. So you have to invest. And you have to invest in yourself. You have to teach yourself. You have to educate yourself with the skills. Those skills, those things, Cancer, that you want to upgrade and become. Let's see the High Priestess. I'm telling you, the entire time, the tarot, the universe, everybody's listening and talking to you back. High Priestess, to raise your frequency. Wow. My gosh. This is unreal. Unreal. This whole reading is unreal. The way it is, this reading is orchestrated by the universe for you, Cancer. It is so unbelievably real. I cannot. Unreal and real at the same time. Look at that. To raise your frequency for High Priestess, we've got the Moon and the Hermit. The path forward is not dependent on the people outside. It is dependent on you. And that's exactly what was your challenge. What is your challenge this week? You are focusing on others. You are, instead of focusing on self. Wow. I sincerely hope the right people get this message. Let's see your Lenormand prediction for this week, Cancer. We've got the Rider, the Child, and the Fish. For a lot of you, you're getting money. You're getting a small bonus, a small incentive. Also, we're close to the new year, so it's very likely to happen. But there is receiving money or getting a message, somebody coming in and giving you the money that they owed you. It's not feel like a very big amount, but somebody's coming in this week and giving you a bonus, a beautiful bonus, and that should definitely put a smile on your face. And for some of you, it could be a brand new idea or a brand new hustle or something like that. But I largely think it's a money thing that's coming your way, Cancer. That's what I have for you. And this was your reading for the week. So thank you for watching. Thank you for being a part of it. I truly appreciate that. I will certainly see you in your next and so many more readings, Cancer. Let's move on to Leo. Hello, Leo, and welcome. This is your weekly from 15th to the 21st. I hope you're doing amazing wherever you're watching from. 20 days to the new year. Let's get you some kick-ass messages, shall we? Let's go. You're starting, Leo, with this one. Okay, that's a lot of messages. That's fire. You're fire. I love it. Within you, Leo, more fire. And that is you've been popping up in your own reading with me for a while now. A while. On your mind, beautiful. Coming towards you. Okay. It's good. Challenge. Advantage. More fire. This is a good reading. Something tells me it's a very good reading. This is to raise your frequency. We're going to look at it just a little later. Let's start. This week feels like a lot is going to happen. A lot. There's a lot of energy in the air. A lot. Either a lot of downloads, it's already started happening in your mind, things that keep your heart racing. A lot. Within you, you have the King of Wands. That's you. Leo, that is you. Your authentic self. But this is within. Your actual self. A lot of you are getting a reality check about what you're really made up of. Are you truly an introvert? Are you truly an extrovert? Are you, the way you look at the world, the way the world looks at you? A lot of you are getting maybe downloads of that. On your mind, you have the 9 of Cups. This is a wish. This is a manifestation. Energies are very sharp, very aligned, Leo. It's good energy. Coming towards you this week is the Queen of Swords. I think you're going to be talking to someone this week, possibly an air sign. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Seems like there's a conversation that is going to be very helpful. And this person, man, woman, take it however it resonates. It's a woman in the card, but however it is for you, speaks the truth, speaks very clearly. She does not BS. So it might be very, very helpful for you. Now, the challenge is the King of Cups. Interesting, because within you have you, King of Wands, mastery over your energy, your spark. King of Cups is mastery over emotions. Something is emotionally challenging this week, and we will see this when we clarify, Leo. Something could be emotionally making you feel a little bit shaky. Your peace of mind, your emotions. Advantage is the strength, number 8. More Leo energy on the table. Leo, Aries, both actually. But the advantage here is to be more loving, be more caring, being more compassionate, being more helpful towards a particular situation. Because this is showing a lot of love and care. The thing that you're good at, Leo, don't stop yourself from sharing it with the world. That's your advantage. And it doesn't matter if you have to give it for free. But if you're good at something, sometimes just helping somebody because it's a skill, because it's a gift that you've got from the universe. It's okay. To raise your frequency, you have the 7 of Wands. 7 of more fire energy, by the way. 7 of Wands is maintaining healthy boundaries to raise your frequency. And it's interesting because this is to raise your frequency, and we're starting with the number after that, 8 of Wands. So 7 of Wands because I told you a lot is happening, a lot of things are happening at the same time. So it's a good idea to maintain a diary, maintain notes, journal, write down, keep separate timings for everything. In a sense, organize yourself. Let's clarify, Leo. Should we? Yes, we should. Okay, let's go. Let's see the Eight of Wands that's happening for you this week. The Fool and the Eight of Cups, another 8 on the table. It's new because we've got the Fool right here. For a lot of you, this feels like something that started, stopped, and then you're resuming it from wherever it stopped. So therefore it becomes new, right? It's not something that's entirely brand new. It's new. Why? Because it was started at a point and then you stopped it and then you're starting all over again. But then it still has the essence of, you've got to put a new approach to it. Maybe that's the reason why you stopped. So when you start something again, you have to give it a brand new approach because clearly the previous one did not work. King of Wands within you. We've got, oh, wow. This is actually very cute. Because King of Wands is you, Leo, and within you, you have the Queen of Swords and the Four of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is also coming towards you this week. Air sign, if that is of significance. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I said that before, I'm saying it again. This looks like somebody's talking, sitting on a throne or a couch, and the other person is lying down on the bed and listening. A therapy, a counseling, a place where you go and somebody hears you out and tells you the things that you need to know. You've been wanting this for a while. For some of you, it may be an apology. For some of you, it may be expressing gratitude towards someone. But whatever is coming has already been thought in your mind. You have manifested this moment, Leo, which is why you have the Nine of Cups in your mind. Wow. Nine of Cups is clarified by the Moon and the Hangman. You have manifested this deeply, deeply, over many moons and many nights, in many different ways. You've stopped it and started it, stopped it and started. This is a manifestation. Okay, then let's see what is the Queen of Swords. Let's see what is this Queen of Swords for you. We have the Nine of Swords and the Three of Cups. This is, for a lot of you, a conversation with this person is going to help you release and then celebrate. It feels like a healing session, a therapy session, like past regression, somewhere where you can go and talk about those things that don't let you sleep, give you nightmares or some sort of insomnia or something like that. And it may have something to do with a group dynamic. Look, it's different for different people. But whatever, you have, the reason you've manifested is because it may give you a sense of release. Let's say the King of Cups in your challenge, Leo. Why do we have this King of Cups in the challenge? Six of Wands and Temperance. Okay. What I am intuitively picking up for you, Leo, is that you feel, or you may have experienced, that you're not able to make a big victory moment. Something is, how people say that somebody's put a black magic on me, or things are not working out, or I need evil eye, I need protection, or I need something like that. You're feeling that you're so close to victory, you want to win, you see yourself winning, but those moments get stalled. It feels like that. Your victory, your moment out in the sun is not happening, and you feel you come very close to it. For a lot of you, the challenge here is trying to actually bring that victory into reality. And you're feeling that emotionally you're getting drained. Let's see the strength. for your advantage. We've got the Two of Swords and the Queen of Wands. I want to say this, Leo, that there just might be a person here that you're not talking to, you're not communicating with. Maybe it's time to either both ways. Either ask for forgiveness, give forgiveness, apologize, accept the apology, bring the closure. Because it's in your advantage. You know, I want to say this. Just fix relationships that matter to you. Close those chapters that matter to you. Do not keep anything hanging. It's only going to cost you. And close it beautifully and gracefully. Let's see the Seven of Wands to raise your frequency, Leo. We've got Nine of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, you have to guard yourself very, very well, because what you're trying to do, something here, is not ordinary. It's not. And you might be the only person doing it. You might, there's something that you may be doing alone. You're managing. It's like you're the owner of the shop. You're the taking care of the. Okay. Let me give an example that's relevant. It's like you own a channel and you finance the channel and you set up the channel and you set up the production and you pay the money, you move the money, and you're also the person who's standing in front. You collect the data, you do everything. Which is why it's so important for you to have healthy boundaries, because a lot of you're starting your reading with a lot of energy. You may exhaust yourself very fast. Take on only that much that you can commit to. A lot of things look amazing, but you have to tick and see how many are doable, Leo. Okay, let's see your prediction from the Lenormand this week. And we've got, why is this so similar to your advantage? In your advantage, you have Two of Swords and the Queen of Wands. Somebody that you've not been in contact with, you're being encouraged to close that, fix that, heal that. And Lenormand is also saying obstacle, lady and a rider. There is a challenge here with the meeting of a person, meeting of a lady. So you may be actually wanting to meet someone, manifesting someone, and this week also there is a challenge, there is an obstacle. And this lady has something actually, meeting with this lady could possibly resolve a lot of issues for you, including your own victory, including you feeling that I'm not winning or I'm not getting the things that I deserve because of a specific person. So that's the message that I have for you, Leo, for this week. And wow, that actually resonated with your entire reading. So I hope you find the person or figure out a way to find your peace. Either ways, whatever makes the process easy for you. Next up, we've got Virgo. Hello, Virgo, and welcome. This is your weekly. I hope you're doing amazing. From the 15th to the 21st, so close to the new year, 20 days. Let's get you the best possible messages so that you can use them for your absolute highest expansion, Virgo. Let's go. You're starting with, wow, what a way to start. Love it. Within you. Okay, on your mind, nice, coming towards you, nice, very nice actually. Challenge, advantage, and a card that's going to help us raise our frequency. Wow, Virgo, what is this? It's nice. Let's talk. You're starting with the Nine of Cups. That's a wish come true. It's almost like you're in the energy where whatever you wish for right now, it's going to pop up. What are you wishing for? Within you have the Knight of Pentacles. This is that urge to not make a move yet. still stay in maybe. Should I say yes, no, or maybe? Within, you are at a place of maybe. On your mind, you have the Queen of Wands. Well, you may have a particular place, person on your mind. It's very tempting, Virgo, I have to say it. It's very, very tempting person and a very tempting place and a very tempting position and a very tempting role, a very tempting title, because Queen of Wands is the energy of temptation. She's irresistible. Everybody wants the Queen of Wands. If it's a person, then it feels like it's a fire sign. Leo, Sag, Aries. Strongly Leo. What's coming towards you is lovely. The Four of Wands, the structure, the celebration, the happiness, the happy union, a party, a get-together, a dynamic where everybody's celebrating. More fire. Challenge, however, is the Chariot. Chariot is the energy of moving forward on your path. That's Cancer energy, if that is of significance. So, you being able to move forward. Chariot also has to do with vehicle, transportation, actual moving, actual relocation, actually the distance. That's a challenge this week. Advantage is the Four of Cups. Maybe you're being told to detach yourself from something this week, just for this week. Because Four of Cups, in a sense, is the energy of apathy and not caring, but it has come in your advantage. Maybe when you detach, when you don't care so much, it naturally comes to you, organically. You don't force it then. It does seem like you're wanting something. To raise your frequency, we've got the King of Swords. This is air energy. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You know, I like this because this is so similar to the Four of Cups at this point of time, because King of Swords is very clear, very certain. He does not rethink. He or she does not rethink. Does not obsess. Has the final authority. Very practical. I want it, and I don't need to fight for it. Others are going to do it on my behalf. So if you've put something out there in the universe, let the universe do it for you. You just do you. The things that you've promised for yourself for that day, that much. Don't obsess over what you have put out to the universe. Once you put out an order to the universe, see, the King of Swords has popped up again. When you put out an order to the universe, you don't get to change it again and again and again. You have to see first the response from the universe. Nine of Cups is clarified by the King of Swords and the Six of Wands. This is a movement. This is a travel. This is a relocation. This is an upgrade. And Six of Swords and Chariot in the same reading are very, very... there is something here, Virgo. You want to make the move. And making the move is a challenge this week, but you want to make the move. You've decided. Mentally, for a lot of you, you've made the move. Yet making the move is a problem. It has something to do with traveling, moving, relocating. Let's see the King of Pentacles within you, because you're also sitting on a maybe. Let's remember that. Justice and the Ten of Cups. You're sitting on a maybe because, for a lot of you, Virgo, you've been sitting on maybe since October. Justice is Libra, October month. You're sitting on a maybe because it feels like a family pressure. You want to keep everybody happy. For a lot of you, it's about quality time with family. Their decision matters. With the Justice, I'm also inclined to say that you're not making a move yet because you want the outcome to work in your favor. Justice is also the system, the legal system. You want it to match with what you're giving. Match with your self-worth. Very important. Let's see the Queen of Wands in your mind. We've got the King of Pentacles and the Wheel. Now this is big. Whatever this thing in your mind, if it's a person, place, title, position, job, promotion thing, it is big. It's got a lot of money. There's a lot of stability. There's a lot of longevity. There's everything. King of Pentacles is a lot of money. It's Earth, Virgo, your Earth sign. It's coming because Wheel of Fortune is the card of timing also. Maybe 10 days from now. It's coming. It is coming. It is taking its shape and form. It is coming. Let's see the Four of Wands, because Four of Wands is coming for you. That is Six of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. Look at that. Lot of money, firstly. Your hard work being recognized. And you're being paid as per what you deserve. That's exactly what you have asked for. You've asked for justice. You want equal. You're getting equal. Virgo. This week, the reason you were not making a move, you were on yes, no, maybe, because you wanted to get fair payment, fair money, fair compensation. And this week, exactly, that is what is happening. You're getting fair. And that's why you have the Wheel of Fortune. What a beautiful... Then why do we have the Chariot for challenge? Let's see that. Why is the moving a challenge? Five of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. People behind, people being left behind. Abandoning people. I don't think it's you, I think it's the people. Somebody feels very strongly that you're leaving people behind. Somebody feels you're growing very fast. Somebody feels that once you're gone, death card. I don't think it's you, Virgo, I think it's your environment. Let's see the Four of Cups for your advantage. Oh, wow. Virgo, this reading is, oh my gosh. When you detach, you become the Queen of Wands. When you detach, you become the Queen of Wands. The ending and the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is the job, position, the person, the title, the promotion, the compensation, the money, everything that you've asked for. The Wheel of Fortune is confirming that all of it is coming. What is coming is equal pay for equal hours, the kind of work that you do. It's coming. You have to detach. You have to not care. You have to not obsess. Let's see the King of Swords to raise your frequency. Eight of Cups and the Hierophant. You have to detach. You have to. Eight of Cups is walking away from a certain belief, a certain Hierophant is Taurus energy, earth energy, fixed energy. You are also earth energy. And I want to say this, that you have to walk away from everywhere that you were, because this is also an organization. It's also an organization. In order to get the next best thing, the next organization, the next workplace, you have to walk away gracefully from everything that last organization or wherever you are were. Because I see in your entire reading amazing things coming for you. Okay, let's see what your Lenormand prediction for this week, Virgo, is. We have the Coffin, we have the Whip, we have the Lilies. Wow. The more you delay this ending, the more you delay, the more your timeline gets longer. Because whatever job, promotion, money, compensation, Virgo, that you're asking for is coming. It is coming. It is meant for you. It has your name written on it. However, the ending of something, going back and forth, we have the Coffin and the Whip. Coffin is the ending, very similar to the Death card in your reading. Whip is going back and forth. The ending part is hurting you. You're being encouraged to accept the ending of something, and on the other side, make peace with it. End in order to get the new. Those who are brave to say goodbye, life receives them back with a hello, brand new hello. That's your message. That's your reading, Virgo. Thank you so much. The message could not have been clearer. This is one of those readings that even I am in awe of. The way Tarot explains, and it keeps coming back. The same energies keep coming back so that that message is not lost. When you have repeating cards in a tarot reading, it does not want you to lose that message that is meant for you. How beautiful is that? So it'll find you all over the table so that you give that one message for you. Next up, we've got Libra. Hello Libra and welcome. This is your weekly reading from 15th to the 21st December. So close to Happy New Year. 20 days. Let's get the best possible messages for you. Oh, did you see that? That's your energy. Let's take it. Death. We're starting with the death, the ending of something. Stay with me. Something tells me it's going to be a good one. Within, all right. On your mind, okay. Coming towards you, challenge, advantage. You know, it feels with one scan, without going further, it feels like a transformation. And something to raise your frequency. We're going to look at it a little later. This looks like a massive transformation. You're starting the reading with death. This is the ending. The ending of something, the expiration of something, the finishing of something which served no more purpose in your life. We will clarify and see what that is. Within you have the Six of Swords. Love it, because swords are mental, they are thoughts. Even within you, Libra, you have actively moved on. You've not reached the place. You're somewhere in between. But even you've realized within that you need to change. You need to transform. You need to adapt to the new world. And this is air sign, Libra. You are an air sign. Clearly, this is your energy. On your mind, you have the Five of Pentacles. Yes, a lot of you are worried about money, finances. You are worried about how will you make it in this phase of your life. Will you be able to have enough money? Will people come and help you? All of those things. What's coming towards you is the Hermit mode. Possibly the best time to be in Hermit mode right now. The winters, where you can, just wear your hoodie and go away somewhere, distance yourself from the crowd and find yourself. But I feel a lot of inner work is coming. Inner work. Your homework is your inner work. Challenge here is the Two of Wands. Yeah. Look, the contrast between Hermit and the Two of Wands. Hermit is going within. That's coming for you. Challenge here is the outside world. Access to the outside world. What's going on with the outside world? Connecting with the outside world. What's coming is no Wi-Fi. The challenge is you still want Wi-Fi. You're still searching for Wi-Fi. And your advantage is the Ten of Cups. See, death to the Ten of Cups. If you embrace this path, there is happiness at the end of it. Why? Because you found yourself. To raise your frequency, Chariot, this is a confirmation that you're on the right path. Every time this card pops out, Major Arcana, Cancer energy, the reason the Chariot leaves from home is because he or she is on a path. And this is a universal path, a path that universe has chosen for you. Everything else has been removed and that one path is put forward for you. This is the energy you're supposed to embrace. And if it requires you to distance yourself from people, cut off from the world, social media, it's good for your own health, wealth, and prosperity. Remember that. Your reading gives me one of those vibes where disappear from the world for just 10 days and 7 days and come back and then show the version that you've become. That kind. Okay, let's see death. Let's see death. What is this ending? We've got Temperance and the Wheel. You've tried too many times, might I say so. And we've got Sagittarius and then we've got Jupiter energy. Sagittarius is also Jupiter energy. Both these cards are of expansion. massive expansion. And death is transformation. So when you end the cycle where you are right now, where you're done, that's the maximum you could grow. The next is expansion. That's beautiful. And there's a solid reference of time here, December, this month, this time, this moment while you're listening to it. Within you have the Six of Swords. You've already made that move within. We have the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Swords. See, I want to tell you that you have understood what was not working for you. You have felt that emotion, it's an emotion, okay? It could be love for somebody, it could be work for somebody, it could be a specific situation. It's different for different people. But you know why you made that move within first? Because you have understood that moment which completely breaks you apart, destroys you for 10 seconds, and then you even forget what you're made up of. And you want to move away from that. And you've seen those 10 seconds of yours, they are horrifying. Let's see the Five of Pentacles in your mind. Libra, we've got Three of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. Yeah, for a lot of you, it's money on the mind. Or it's that feeling of, will I make friends again? Will I have companions again? Will I have people? Because 3 is teamwork, collaboration, coming together. 5 is fights, tests, trials, tribulations. So in your mind, you have that whole thing. Will I be able to do this again? Yes, the mind, I can see that the mind is not at peace. It is not at rest. You are feeling, you are realizing that, oh my gosh, the more I do this, I abandon myself from the world. Let's see the Hermit that's coming towards you. Ace of Sword and the Tower. Lovely, lovely. This week I told you, inner work, inner homework, finding yourself, seeking yourself, wear the damn hoodie, go to the mountains, sit, isolate yourself from the world. You will get clarity. And Ace of Swords is a breakthrough. Tower is also a breakthrough. You're going to find out so much this week. So many moments are going to repeat in your head. And you'll realize how many times have you done something. And you will, I want to say this, Libra. At the end of it, you will still feel that, oh my God, I'm so lucky. It could have been worse. So it feels like a blessing in disguise. I want to say that. For your challenge, you have the Two of Wands, the outside world, and Ace of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, Libra, you're so social that it's bothering you that how will I even stay for 7 days without access to certain things. Now, you know what those things are for you. In fact, a lot of you are wondering, how can I stay away from XYZ for 7 days? How is it even possible? Whatever it is for you, whatever your, it doesn't feel like an addiction at all, but it just feels like something you can't do without. A lot of you are not able to travel because of money also. I'm sensing that very strongly. The money is tied up. You don't have enough. Let's see the Ten of Cups for your advantage, because that's good energy. The Five of Pentacles and the Hierophant. 2 5s on the table, Libra. 2 5s. This is a test. This Five of Pentacles to the Hierophant. 2 5s. 5 is a number of a test. You have now 3 5s. Oh, sorry, you have now 4 5s on the table. 5 is a number of tests to see whether you're going to repeat a previous pattern, whether you have learned from your previous pattern. Are you going to repeat it again? Are you going to cause a tower moment again? Or are you going to realize in this period of inner work, inner homework with self, that you've outgrown it? Let's see the Chariot to raise your frequency. We've got, I think something flipped here. Yep. Wow, how I should never miss that. Wow, I'm so glad I found it for you, Libra. See, you're going to find something this week. You're going to find something this week. See, the path that you take. Where, you know, I want to say this, Libra, naturally, wherever you're being led this week, take out your vehicle and pursue that path. Pursue it. It doesn't matter if it takes you to the grocery store. It doesn't matter if it takes you out of town. It doesn't matter if it takes you nowhere and you stop somewhere in the middle of the road, because there is an opportunity, a very generous opportunity here. Very, very generous. And you're only going to find, and it has got to do with more money. You are seeking money. You're seeking for resources. You've established that. Five of Pentacles is in your mind. The lack of something is in your mind. And you're receiving the next number after that, 6. So this week, wherever you're being led, naturally, organically, please take that path. Do not procrastinate. Do not stop. You're going to find something. I hope we get a clover in this. I really hope. Okay, let's see what we've got for you from the Lenormand for your prediction. Okay, we don't have the clover, but we have the heart. Follow your heart this week. Heart, bear, and anchor. Love this. Literally love this. Getting goosebumps as I say this. Heart, bear, anchor. There is something big this week, but you got to follow it. Heart and anchor is your heart is set on something. There is a path, there is a place, there is something. And it's going to come naturally to you. It's going to come from your heart. People cannot force it. If you pursue that, you're going to find something big. And I think it's got to do with money. Libra, in your case, it's got something to do with a generous offer, money, upgrade, that something that you need at this point of time in life. You need it. And the universe is going to bring it to you on your path, because this path has been designed by the universe for you. That's your reading with me. Thank you so much for your time. Love that for you. Truly, truly love that for you. I sincerely hope Libras find what they're looking for, because the universe wants to deliver it at your address. Maybe it doesn't want to give it to your address, but it wants you to come out and meet it halfway. Let me put it that way. Okay. After Libra, we've got Scorpio. And doing a quick time check there. Hello, Scorpio, and welcome. This is your weekly reading from 15th to the 21st. I hope you're doing amazing. 20 days to the new year. Let's get some really, really good messages for you. If you're ready, Scorpio, I'm ready to. Let's go. You're starting the week with, okay, within you, on your mind, coming towards you, challenge this week, advantage this week. What's going on, Scorpio? And something to raise your frequency. Wow. I did not see that. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. You're starting with 3 of Swords. Heartbreak, hurt. Within you, you have the 5 of Cups. On your mind, you have the Queen of Cups. There's a story right here. Water, water. Scorpio, you're a water sign. Both of these are your energy. And your heart is shattered. It's broken. You can feel the pain. For a lot of you, it's not good. I can feel it. You're missing someone. You're terribly missing something. Something's really broken you, hasn't it? Was it love? Or a person? Or a job? Or a place? I don't know. Interestingly, what's coming towards you is the Queen of Wands. This is not your energy. This is fire energy. This is also an energy of something that... This feels like a plot twist, Scorpio. Also feels like another person. You have Queen of Cups in your mind. Queen of Wands is popping up for you. It's also intuition. But Queen of Wands is a very, very hot, attractive, beautiful energy. And it's more... it's like, can I call it rebound? I can call it rebound. But it's more than rebound. Energy, in a sense, is more than rebound. Challenge is the Six of Swords. Moving forward has become a challenge. Traveling has become a challenge. Mind is, because I get it. You're a Three of Swords. You're broken, you're shattered. Your mind is not able to go to the next step. This is intense. This is heavy. Never have I seen a reading with so many cards that all show pain. Advantage is the King of Swords. Look at this situation with a logical perspective. Do not get too emotionally invested. The more you keep your emotions in it, the more you're going to feel yourself spiral down. A lot of you are also being advised to go to the doctor, to a therapist, to a counselor. Doctor, especially I'm getting doctor. I don't know why. Lawyer. Somebody who is an expert and can take care. See, it's different for different people. All Scorpios cannot have the same problem. But whatever your situation is, whatever you're showing me, you need to go to the expert. And to raise your frequency, you have the Ace of Cups. For a lot of you, if you need to cry, please cry. If you need to, something here with emphasis on crying, water. It almost feels like everything is dried up and you need water. And you're a water sign. Ace of Cups is also opening up your heart chakra. I get it. When we're in Three of Swords, it's very hard to open up your heart. But it's not that kind of opening up where you go and open up to another person. Ace of Cups is to raise your frequency. Opening up is being grateful for what you have. Even if you don't have a single penny in your pocket, be grateful that you're wearing a pair of pants that has a pocket. I mean, you could be naked on the street. We have seen people like that. Therefore, the intensity of the reading is asking me to say that. Be grateful for whatever it is you have. It may seem insignificant, but it is of massive significance. Gratitude cannot be... gratitude is non-negotiable. Let's see Three of Swords. Let's see this hurt. Let's get a little more information. Two of Cups and the Page of Swords. There you go. Most likely it's a connection. You found out, they found out, boom. It's over. Or it seems like it's over. I don't know what more I can say. But it does feel like a connection. If it's not a connection, it feels like two people were involved in something and somebody found out something, and then could it be a third party? It could be a third party. Five of Cups within you, Six of Pentacles, and Justice. For a lot of you, you feel like you put in a lot more. You gave a lot more. You were more. For a lot of you, you may have given more money. And it's so interesting when Six of Pentacles and the Justice come together. It's very rare. They are the only two cards which have the balance beam, the Justice on them. Nobody else has that, and they've come together. So something here was out of balance. One was definitely giving more than the other. Let's see the Queen of Cups in your mind, Scorpio. We've got the Four of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. If this was a marriage, this was a connection, I feel somebody was doing something else on the side too. I just have to say it as I see it. Also, one person was trying to hold on to the entire structure. One person was making money. One person was invested. I don't know whose story this is, but it's quite painful. Queen of Wands that is coming towards you, which is another person's energy altogether, is the Emperor and the Seven of Swords. This is sneaky. Be careful of who's coming into your energy field this week. Be very, very careful. They may pose to be an emperor, but they may not be an emperor. You know, sometimes when we break up and we put ourselves out there, and the first person we get, because obviously you're in a state where you're alone and you're looking for, but sometimes there is just this cheesy, shady people out there who will come and pose to be someone, and you'll realize that, oh my God, they're nothing like what they said they were. So be very careful of this week of those kind of people. Profiles and accounts, please double check. This screams fake to me. Fake person, fake account, fake persona, fake personality. Whatever is coming in. 6 of Swords for your challenge this week. Scorpio, we've got King of Wands and the Page of Wands. 2 people are not communicating. 2 people are not on the same page. 2 people are not talking to each other. Lovers again right there. 2 people don't look eye to eye. There is an age gap. There's a lot of gap. Let me just tell you that. It looks like a complete mismatch. For a lot of you, even the child, if there is a child in this equation, the child and one of the parent are not able to get in touch with each other. It feels like that too. Let's see the King of Sword for your advantage, Knight of Sword, and the Strength. Please take the help. I don't know why health came, but health is also of significance, Scorpio. Please take the help of expert in the field of the situation that you're dealing with. Do not try to solve this sitting with a bunch of friends over a cup of coffee. Do not try to solve this over a tarot reading from a tarot reader. Look at your situation. Even the reader is going to tell you the same thing. Look at your situation because it seems extremely painful and intense here. I don't want to see you lose anything, certainly not your peace of mind. So whether it's health, whether it's money, whatever it is, firstly, be very careful of every person you interact because there is something here got to do with fake. Involve the expert. Let's see the Ace of Cups to raise your vibration, Scorpio. We've got Knight of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. Finally, something amazing for you. And all of this happens when you open up your heart, when you're grateful for everything that you already have. Can I tell you this? If you are grateful for everything that you have, and I told you gratitude is non-negotiable, you have to literally be grateful for everything that you've had from the time you were born until now. Everything that was owed to you is going to return back to you tenfold. But you have to be grateful first. You have to open your heart with honest, pure intentions and be grateful for everything. And maybe this mess will get lighter. Let's see what you have to raise your frequency. Oh, sorry. Your prediction from the Lenormand. I'm so sorry. I'm going to take that again. Okay, we have the Star, we have the Sun cards that popped out for your own, and the Ship. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Scorpio, this reading has been painful. This reading has been intense. I feel your pain. One of your biggest challenges here is moving on, moving forward. Your entire reading has something got to do with fake people, theft, things being taken away from you. But even your Lenormand predicts the same thing, which is from raising your frequency, and that is to embrace the power of gratitude. It almost feels like the universe is going to keep showing this to you till you do not make gratitude a part of your lifestyle, because it is non-negotiable at this point of time. When you're grateful for every little thing, even the Lenormand says the same thing. The stars, the sun, and the ship will move. The ship will move. It has to move. Its job is to move. A ship sitting on the port is pretty useless until it does not move. The purpose, the design of the ship is such that it has to move from one place to another. You will move. However, you have to be grateful for every single thing that you have in your life. That's your message. Through and through, in every card. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being a part of it, Scorpio. I hope the right people get the message at the right time. This was a very, very intense reading, Scorpio. Moving on to Sagittarius. Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome. This is your weekly reading from 15th to the 21st. I hope you're doing amazing. 20 days to the new year. Let us get the best possible messages for you. You're starting the week with, boom, love it. Within, on your mind, coming towards you, nice. Challenge, advantage, and a card that's going to help us raise our frequency. We're going to look at it just a little later. Sag, you're starting with the 9 of Pentacles. You're looking very good. Picture perfect. A lot of money in the bank. You are financially independent. You're not dependent on anyone. You've made it so far on your own. Be very proud of yourself. Very, very proud. Even if you have a partner, Sag, you are solid on your own. Within you have the Hanged Man. Within you're thinking, contemplating something. Something has put you upside down. We'll clarify and see what that is. You're deeply thinking about something within. On your mind, 8 of Wands, a lot of thoughts. And this is Sag, your energy, fire energy. Too many thoughts. Too many things. Not thoughts, sorry. Too many things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You want to do them all at the same time. Be careful. Too many cooks spoil the broth. So yeah, we need to organize the mind. What's coming towards you is the Chariot. This is universe's confirmation that A, you're on the right path. Whatever is coming to you is meant to come to you at this point of time. Cancer energy, if that is of importance. Challenge is the 4 of Wands. Again, a structure is of challenge. A wedding, a destination, a party, something, a get-together is a challenge. Advantage is the Queen of Swords. Air sign again, if that is of significance. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. A conversation with someone could make your life easy. To raise your frequency, you have the 9 of Swords. You're overthinking something, aren't you? You are. If you're going, and I feel a lot of you are getting headaches, migraines. A lot of you are thinking of the worst case scenario. Don't do that. Don't do that. There's a solution to every problem. And no problem exists without a solution. It's impossible. Impossible. Let's go, Sag. Let's get some information and let's get you a solution right here. 9 of Pentacles, your energy, please. What is the 9 of Pentacles? 3 of Cups and 5 of Cups. You're feeling sad because you're not part of a group dynamic anymore. Certain group has moved on. They've left you. You're not a part of it. That's why 4 of Wands is a challenge. Wherever you've come so far and alone, certain people are not in the same vibration. You can't take everybody everywhere. Come on. That's what upgrades and growths are all about. But you feel sad about it. The Hangman within you, Sag, we've got the 2 of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. You are figuring out ways to get back into the group. Yeah, you are. You are figuring out ways. You're thinking of ways how you can enter the group back. How can you apologize? How can you make peace? How can you... Small gestures. You're thinking of something. Your brain is going in that place. Not brain actually, because this is within you. But you're coming up with different narratives so that you can justify a particular situation. And every time you change it to match or suit your... Sometimes you're the good person, the bad person, the hero, the side hero. But yeah, you're changing the narratives to a story. Let's see the 8 of Wands in your mind. That's very odd, Sag. Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. 2 queens face to face. Fire and earth. If this is a group dynamic, if this is 2 people, these 2 people, first of all, I have to tell you, they are polar opposites. This has also got something to do with what you're passionate about and how much you're willing to invest in it. It's like a disharmony between the ambitions and the goals, and they don't match up because they're very different. The person who's ambitious will pursue the ambition all the way through. The person who accomplishes his or her goal then stops with the goal and then starts something new. The ambitious person has not put a deadline. See, there is a lot of difference here. The Chariot that is coming towards you, we have the Page of Wands and the Knight of Swords, and it's coming in very fast. This week, a message, check your DMs, check everything, check your spam folder. Something is coming in, somebody wants to reach you with an offer, with a small invite, something. But I want to warn you, because it's also in your challenge, that check the authenticity of this message. Very important. And it's almost like you have to reply immediately. You cannot waste time. The wait list on this is 0. 4 of Wands in your challenge is the 4 of Sword and the 9 of Sword. And the 9 of Sword is in raising your frequency. The challenge this week is the coming together of a certain group of people, Sagittarius, in your life again and again, which you're trying to put back into order, possibly, triggers a trauma or a moment which you would not like. So wouldn't it be a good idea to not be in that place? And what if you are in that place? What if that place is home? What if you cannot get away from them? Then wouldn't it be a good idea to not bring up those conversations? This feels like a trapped situation, Let's see the Queen of Swords, because that's your advantage. A conversation, a communication, speaking your truth, putting it out there, that is your advantage. 3 of Wands and the 5 of Pentacles. You know, for a lot of you, Sag, it's it is good that how do I say this? How do I put this? That the distance, or you not being with these people, or you being alone or away from them, even though you may have less, even though you may not have the same luxury or whatever it is, whatever you shared with this dynamic, it would be a very good and a healthy idea. It would be. Because sometimes when we become very comfortable, we don't even know what is the next step we are supposed to take. But when we get uncomfortable in a situation, the amount of ideas that come in our head, I can do this, I can do that, I can do this. You need to create that sense of urgency, I feel. And you should be okay with climate changing. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Climate changing. It may not be the same that you're used to right now. Let's see the 9 of Swords for your raising your frequency. We have the Lovers and the 6 of Wands. I mean, this is the energy of winning, victory. Victory over any situation, victory over any circumstance. This is the energy. But here's the thing, Sag, you have to stop overthinking. For a lot of you, you feel that you are the source of shame and guilt. As I say this, we have Temperance, which is Sagittarius energy, your energy. You somehow have fed this, or I don't know, maybe it's the situation. All fingers point towards yourself. And it's hard when everybody puts the blame on you. I get that. But you will have to detach yourself. You will have to go through a climate change. And only in that climate change will you discover something brand new for yourself. Distancing yourself. Okay, let's see your predictions from the Lenormand. We have the Star, we have the Rider, and we have the Coffin. The path that you were taking is over. Star and Coffin together is Star and Coffin. A dead end. An absolute dead end. Stars are used to navigate us, right? So whatever you were following until now, whatever stars you were following, whatever it is that you were pursuing and following it, and you thought it was your star, it was your guiding light, it was your way to proceed forward in life, it's ending. And this is the message, by the way. This is the message. That's also what is coming towards your message that is coming in very fast. It's coming in so fast that you have to say yes or no to it almost immediately. And that is also in your challenge. Don't go to places that poke and trigger you again and again. So this week, something is ending and it was supposed to end. That is what I have for you, Sag. I hope the right people get the message at the right time. That is always the intention of this table. Okay. Next up, we've got Capricorn. Hello, Capricorn. Welcome. I hope you're doing amazing. 20 days to the new year. This reading is from the week of 15th to the 21st. And let's hope for the best possible important messages that need to come out for you for this week. Capricorn, let's go. Let's go. You're starting the week with, this is your energy, all right. Within you, Capricorn, on your mind, coming towards you, challenge this week, advantage this week, and a card that's going to help you raise your frequency, Capricorn. Okay. A little mixed bag of energies we have. You're starting with the Five of Wands. Feels like a conflict and drama. And there are more people, Capricorn. There are more people here. Everybody's vying for the same spot. Everybody's vying for the same title. It feels like a fight till one of you wins. That kind of thing. You're thrown into a place where, it just feels very competitive. Within Nine of Cups, there is a wish. There is something you're sitting on. There is something you're manifesting. It's within you. It's still within you. We will see what that is. On your mind, you have the Knight of Pentacles. This is a person who takes out his vehicle, gets out in the middle of the night, and then does not know where to go. This is not a yes or a no. This is a maybe. You don't know where to put your money. You don't know where to go. You don't know where to head. Again, it's also a very good energy because Knight of Pentacles is the only knight that is sensible, methodical, analyzes his monetary worth and then takes the next step. I was trying to find the right word there. It is earth energy. Capricorn, you are earth energy. What is coming is beautiful. You're getting the Ace of Cups this week. That's nice. We'll see what that is. The Hand of God. The Hand of God. Challenge is manifesting. You have a wish within you. But the challenge coming to you is how are you going to manifest? How are you going to bring it down to the reality? Because he's standing here with all four things. And guess what? He's got the cups, the pentacle, the wand, and the sword. One of them is coming. I think things are coming to you bit by bit, Capricorn. You got to get very aware of what you are. That's why it's still in your challenge. You have a wish. You're getting one of the elements now. When you get all the elements, you're ready to manifest. Advantage is the Two of Pentacles. This is to stretch your resources as much as you can. Multitask as much as you can. This is not the time to, you cannot afford to drop anything right now. This is being tight on a budget. See, he's wearing a belt, and it's tight on his waist. So he's holding on to all his resources. He's balancing and he's managing his resources, especially money. To raise your frequency, the Fool, brand new beginning, brand new start, everything brand new, number 0. Acknowledge the fact that you're starting at 0. There you go. Sometimes starting is the most difficult point for people because they don't want to start from scratch. Your frequency is telling you, embrace, acknowledge that I'm starting at point 0, and then watch. Let's see the 5 of Wands. What is this conflict, Capricorn? We've got Hangman and the 4 of Pentacles. The conflict could be money. Lack of money or having just enough money. You see how the person is upside down because he's only holding on to 4 Pentacles? It almost feels like people are coming and asking for their money now. Creditors. And you're holding on. And there are few things that you're holding on to. Let's say 4. That you don't want to part ways from. One is maybe shoes. One is, I don't know, beautiful things that you decorate your home with. One is on the top, which is your brand, your identity, which keeps your mind happy, things like that. But all of them have a monetary value attached. Let's see the 9 of Cups. What are you wishing for within? 3 of Wands and the Death. So you're wishing, you're wishing for your time to come. Yeah, 3 months is very significant. This is also Aries, March month. Death is the ending and transformation. So you're wishing, I think for a lot of you, you're wishing that 3 is also the number of creation. 3 is also the number of, the universe was, if you ask something from the universe, it can literally happen to you in 3 days, and that's been said and ordained. So for a lot of you, there's a timeline here of 3. On your mind, Knight of Pentacles is clarified by the Star, and the Justice Star is Aquarian card. Justice is you're not making the move, or you're not able to make the move because for a lot of you, you're healing from a divorce-like situation because justice is a system, okay? But for a lot of you, you're also not moving and you've become very careful. Your mind has become very limited right now because this time around, from wherever you have lost or from wherever you've been put into this moment, you want to be very sure of what you put out. Like let's say earlier you could take chances and not care. Now you don't have the luxury of missing a chance. Let's see the Ace of Cups, because this is the good one here, Capricorn. What's coming for you this week? King of Swords and the Fool. That's more air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. This week, the King of Swords and the Fool. The Fool is also in raising your frequency. King of Swords is an air sign. This is coming towards you this week. Somebody is coming and they're bringing in the Ace of Pentacles. 10 of Swords underneath. King of Swords energy is very sharp, very well spoken, very well communicating, an expert in whatever they do. Somebody who brings, please understand this. How will you know? They bring clarity into your life. They bring peace. They bring understanding. Other than that, nothing else. Magician, why is manifesting a problem for you, Capricorn? 3 of Cups and the King of Wands. The thing is, Capricorn, I'm tempted to say this, that you have a lot of distraction. We have the Judgment underneath, 3 number. 3 number is very significant. This is a person who is not willing to let go the old ways of living and existing. But you know what? In your new timeline, you're also expected to have a new group of people, a new camaraderie, and they have to, please understand this, they have to match your goals and ideals, not your conversations. I am inclined here to say this, Capricorn, that your work friends and your manifestation friends or your goal friends are not going to be the same. 2 of Pentacles for your advantage. Whoa. Come on. What just happened? Magician and the Two of Cups. Okay, there is a connection here. There is someone here. There is someone here. And I feel there is someone here who has all the resources, all the things that you need laid out on a table. After 0, in the order comes number 1, Magician. And they are already coming. Somebody's coming in here with an offer. And if you say yes to this offer, your life could change in that second. Okay. The Fool, to raise your frequency. The Moon and the Wheel. Yes, yes, sir. Yes. Capricorn underneath. We've got the 6 of Wands. Then we've got the Lovers. Please hear me as I say this. The Fool is number 0. You have to embrace, if you want to raise your vibration, whatever your situation is, wherever you're starting from, your Moon is uncertainty, unsurety, having no sense of direction. But then you've got the Wheel of Fortune. So therefore, you have to recognize and acknowledge the fact that you're starting at 0. When you do that, do you know when you tell the universe you're 0, the universe is happy to guide you. When even on the most dangerous paths, you tell the universe, I've got this. I'm not a 0. I know enough. Universe is not coming to help you. Acknowledge that you're starting and there is an offer that could potentially change your life in seconds. Wow. Let's see your Lenormand prediction this week. We've got the Clouds, we've got the Cross, and we've got the Coffin. And I want to tell you this because we've got the Death and the Fool both in your reading. Death is the ending, Fool is the brand new beginning. Ending is also in your Lenormand prediction this week. You know, I want to tell you the confusion, the burdens, the chaos, all of that is ending. It is ending. Something here is coming in really big, Capricorn. If you're aware, if you're aligned, alignment is very important because you've got the Star and the Justice there in your mind. You cannot afford to have any distractions. Confusions, burdens, this is the last card of the Lenormand, and then you have the Death. Something here is ending, and it's ending for a very good reason. We have 6, 8, which is an order, 6, 8. We've got 36 right in the middle, the last card. Alignment is very important for you this week, Capricorn. You cannot afford an acknowledgement. So that's what I have for you. It feels like one of those moments where if you fall into alignment, it gets better and better and better. Okay, next up, we've got Aquarius. Hello and welcome. This is your weekly reading from 15th to the 21st, 20 days to the new year. Let's get out the best possible messages for you, Aquarius. I hope you're excited and ready, because I am. The cards are. Let's go. You're starting the reading with this. Beautiful. Within Aquarius, on your mind, Aquarius, 2 8s on the table. Coming towards you. Challenge, advantage. Okay, what's going on, Aquarius? To raise your frequency. Okay, you're starting with the Lovers. This is also Gemini energy. This is also the 2 sides of you, your purpose, your higher self, your path, or simply put, a connection. Could be a connection. We'll see. Within you have this urge to walk away, or you may have already walked away, because this person has already walked away. Walked away from a situation. On your mind, you've put yourself down to work, hard work. The things that you do on a daily basis. It almost feels like you're trying to avoid someone or something, that kind of a feeling. You're getting busy. I'm getting the vibe, Aquarius. I'm very busy. Do not disturb. But are you? What's coming towards you is the Five of Cups. This is feeling the loss. Feeling the loss of someone. See, this person is missing the good times, the good memories, the milk is spilled, the blood is over. And if this person just turns the other side, we have the Two of Cups. But the person needs to turn the other side, right? Challenge is the Ten of Swords. This is the ending. Ending something. So needles on the back. Back is, your back stabbed, that kind of a thing. Very heavy feeling. And the challenge is the ending. The ending. Maybe a lot of you are not able to take an ending. Advantage is there for the Hanged Man. The pause. Wait. Pause. This is a universal pause. Universe puts a pause on your next move. Puts you in a pause. So that you don't act on something at this point of time. To raise your frequency, Aquarius, you've got the Nine of Swords. This is one less of the 10, the challenge. This is your mind. Your mind is playing terrible scenarios, the worst possible scenarios. And to raise your frequency, Aquarius, you're an air sign. You operate from the mind. Go back to your mind. Educate your mind. Teach your mind. Feed your mind good food. Okay, let's see, Aquarius. The Lovers, please. What's going on with the Lovers? Eight of Swords and the Page of Cups. Clearly, somebody's not... does somebody owe somebody an apology? Does somebody need to go and... I'm picking up two energies here. One, feeling like I want to apologize. On the other hand, saying that no, my hands are tied. I can't. I cannot. I don't want to. I want to, but I don't want to. That kind of energy. Let's see, Eight of Cups within you, Aquarius. We've got the Ten of Wands and the Six of Swords. The reason you made the move was because it was very, very... You couldn't carry the burden or responsibility of something for any longer. So you decided to walk away. Then why come back? Let's see, Eight of Pentacles in your... There you go. Two of Cups, which I talked about and what's coming, which is on the other side, which you're not looking at, is already on your mind. And you know what? To ignore the situation, whatever it is, to keep it off your mind, you are immersing yourself in work, keeping yourself busy. But you look at it with a lot of love and passion. Could be a fire sign, could be water. Let's see, Five of Cups, which is coming towards you this week. Three of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. 3 to the 4 to the 5. You know why you're sad? Because you're holding back. I'm picking up, okay, Aquarius, I want to say this. I'm picking up both the things. You want to, but something holds you back. You feel your hands are tied. You want to go and tell them, but something holds you. You're feeling tied. Also, there may be money in this situation. Take it however it resonates. But the should I not is coming from you. Ten of Swords for your challenge this week. Seven of Cups and the King of Pentacles. Seven of Cups is having options. Aquarius, is this a Capricorn? Because King of Pentacles is Capricorn. You know, I want to say this. The challenge here is you're not able to move on because even though you have a lot of options, you're fixated on this person. You see your life ahead, the married life or the happy life with this person. And I want to say this, there are two kings. One is King of Wand and one is King of Pentacle. One fire Aries, Leo, Sag, and 1 Earth, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Let's see your advantage. And if it's not a connection, then Aquarius, the challenge this week is you have a lot of ways, but your goal stays the same. So yeah, you would like to pursue it one more time maybe. You keep coming back to a goal, a person. The Hangman in your advantage, we've got the 5 of Wands and the Justice. This is why any action you take is going to cause conflict or chaos. That's why the universe has put you on a pause. And this pause is good for you. Nobody likes pauses. I think I said this in your previous reading. Aquarius does not like pauses, but sometimes pauses are necessary because our own immediate next step might cost us a lot more. For a lot of you, I feel this could also be a legal thing. Let's see to raise your frequency, 9 of Swords, Aquarius. That's clarified by the Chariot and the King of Cups. These are both strong Cancer signs. If Cancer is on your mind, to raise your frequency, go back to your mind. Go back to your home, Aquarius. Go back to your mothership, Aquarius. Your mothership is your mind. Your mind is a very beautiful place. But it's the same place that can also destroy you because it has the potential to think above, way, and beyond. Do not think the worst case scenario. Think of the things that you love. Focus on the things that you want to bring in your life and pursue that. Even if for 6 seconds, that's enough to put you in a better space. Let's see your prediction from the Lenormand for this week. Aquarius, we've got the Cross, the Stork, that's good, and the Scythe. Interesting. I want to say something here is being cut short. Something here is being cut short. Is it for your own good? I don't know. But the Cross is the last card of the Lenormand. Cross is usually the things that you have to face. You have to, eventually you all have to come to the things that you've done. You have to come face to face with something. And 2 ways I see this for you, Aquarius. I won't be surprised if this is exactly what you got the last week or last to last week with me, the same set of cards. I will check on that. But you're going to come face to face with something. You have to come face to face with something, and that is the opportunity for your growth. It's almost like you have to go through something in order to get that upgrade, that next level. Yes, I have had the similar cards with you. Same energies, Aquarius. A message is repeating again and again. And this is where I leave you. I hope the right people find the message at the right time. That is the intention of this table. And thank you so much for being a part of this reading. Do take very good care of yourself, Aquarius. Moving on to Pisces. Hello, Pisces, and welcome. This is your weekly from the 15th to the 21st. I hope you're doing amazing. 20 days to New Year, so let's go ahead and get amazing messages, important messages for you, Pisces. If you're ready, I am. Let's start. Very good. You're starting with the Justice. This is within you, on your mind, coming towards you. Challenge this week, advantage this week, and a card that's going to help you raise your frequency. We're going to look at it just a little later. You're starting with Justice. Justice is Libra energy, in case you're dealing with a Libra. Reference October month. This is what you give is what you get in the simplest terms. Equality. The Justice is also the system, the legal system. Many of you may be actually working in the system or working with the system or working against the system, however it resonates. Within Pisces, you have the Three of Swords. There's hurt here. There is hurt. And you know what? Your entire column is very aligned, because in your mind you're grieving, within you have the hurt, and right there you're seeking justice for something. What's coming towards you is the Six of Swords. This is the energy of moving on. Very important. The longer you stay in the energy of hurt and pain, the more it grows and the more it delays the good things that are meant to come for you. So the energy that's coming for you is Six of Swords. Could be a small travel trip. Very small. Maybe from your home to the park. Take out your car and go. Go by to a near beach or a lake nearby. But that energy of moving on is very solid, strong and prominent. Your challenge is Queen of Wands. There is a person here, fire sign. For a lot of you, your own intuition could also be a challenge. But if it's not, then it's a person, and this person they're different from you. They are. Pisces. They are different. They look at the world differently than you. They do. I don't know what this connection is, but for your advantage, you have the King of Swords. This is a person who's, again, this is air sign firstly, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And this is, because I have the Justice here, I'm inclined to say this feels like a lawyer energy. Lawyer up. Get yourself a good lawyer. Get yourself a good expert in whatever field. Whatever it is, you need the expert here. Sometimes when people don't listen, you have to bring in the expert. To raise your frequency, Three of Pentacles, this is teamwork. Come together, make, create, co-create, build. Even though you're at a place of heartbreak, see, three and two different kinds of threes. Even though your heart is completely shattered, and I get that, I can see that. It could be the loss of someone very dear and near to you. But to raise your frequency, you're being encouraged to get up, get out there, step up, and do the work that you're very good at doing. Let's clarify, Pisces. Let's see, what do we have? Justice is clarified by the Hierophant and the Nine of Pentacles. One, the card of commitment, and the other card of single. For a lot of you, this could be a marriage, could be a connection. This could also be an organization which you've possibly filed a case against an organization. Compensation for your own money. But I'm also getting the vibes of, and we have Three of Pentacles underneath. You're in the energy of in a commitment or in an organization. What are you worthy of? That's the kind of energy. Your own self-worth. Let's see the Three of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. I mean, it's very clear, Pisces, that till the time you were there, you were invested. You put in a lot of hard work, and there was also a lot of love. However this resonates, whether it's a person or it's an organized or a place, whatever your situation is. Till the time Pisces was in it, they were very committed. They were doing their thing from whatever they were told, tick, 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 tick. And there was a lot of love. Let's see the Five of Cups on your mind, Pisces. The sadness, this grief, King of Wands, and the Page of Wands. Oh gosh, and then you have the Queen of Wands in the challenge. This is a family. Queen, Page, Queen, King. This is a family of three. It's almost like you and this is how I'm picking up. I'll put out the scenarios. It's like two people not looking eye to eye. Like the father and the child not looking eye to eye. The father not getting messages. The person not getting messages. In your mind, you're mourning and grieving and you're sad because you're not at the same page with someone, and you would want that person to match up to your footsteps also. I want to say, because Page of Wands gradually matches the footsteps of King of Wands. So let's see Six of Swords that's coming towards you. Six of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. There you go. The entire Wands family is complete. Complete. Page, Queen, King, Knight and King. And what's coming towards you is an opportunity to travel and an opportunity to move away. I think that's going to do very good for you, Pisces. A short trip may do very good to you. It feels impulsive, it feels, but it also feels good. And I want to say this, that when Justice and Six of Pentacles come in my reading together, I feel that universe is actually talking in that reading, because these are the only two cards that have the balance beam. Something is being put back into order which was out of order. Let's see the Queen of Wands. Why is the Queen of Wands a challenge? The Sun and the World. Whatever you're wanting. You know, I want to say this, Pisces, it's just in simple sense, it was amazing in the beginning, but the timeline is over. The World card means a happy ending. There was only so much time that you were meant to be with the person. This is also a very real aspect of energy exchange. Sometimes we have only so much time with a specific person, and you may be thinking you can have that person again. You may be thinking, why is this person a challenge? Why is this position a challenge? But I mean, these are the best cards, and they are in the challenge position. Is making me tell you that it's a challenge because you have finished that challenge. If you keep bringing it back into your life, you will still arrive at the same answer, because it's like answering the same question from a question paper over and over again and calling it a challenge, but you will keep getting the same results. Somebody's role in your life is over, and for the right reasons. King of Swords, for your advantage, we've got the High Priestess and the Three of Cups. Look at this situation, like when I said, remember, lawyer up. Lawyer up. Trust your own intuition. And I think a part of you already knows this. I don't know why you're going back. And is it a moment? Is it a temporary moment? Because see, the minute you are in the company of different people, you celebrate, you rejoice, and you kind of... So I feel this week is just like a temporary relapse. It's a temporary moment that you feel sad and those memories come gushing behind, and then you go take this trip and you meet the right kind of people, you start new conversations, and okay, yeah, you're fine now. So it just feels that much. Three of Pentacles to raise your frequency. We have the Moon and the Five of Pentacles. Moon is the path forward. I want to say this, Pisces, this is literally what I said. This week feels like a temporary relapse. It's temporary. It's just one of those weeks, one of those moments, so close to the new year, so close to a significant period of time. We tend to get back some triggers and some thoughts that were lost in time, and we feel that, no, you know, why did this happen? And we question. But this is also a confirmation that whatever finished and ended from your life, even you are aware of this, has left you better. What is coming and what's your advantage also is when you speak to the next person, you're back into the same groove and the same happy, jolly Pisces mood. So don't stay in hurt. When you stay in hurt, you only hurt yourself. Let's see your prediction from the Lenormand. We have the key, we have the letter, and we have the clover. Finally, the clover came out for someone and it waited for Pisces. So yes, this week, this is a beautiful message, Pisces. Beautiful. This week, you're going to get a message that is meant for you, that you're meant to find it, and it's going to put a big fat smile on your face. Very, very. For a lot of you, you're going to be handed over a key to a home. A lot of you, you're getting a key to a important piece of paper, a deed, something which is very, very, I'm just going to say this, Pisces, something very beautiful, magical is unfolding for you this week, because clover is serendipity. You don't know where it comes from. Letter is of significance, a key. Key is the answer. So it looks like a very beautiful thing is going to happen for you. A miracle will happen for you this week. Take this message. That is what I have for you, Pisces. And that is what I have for all my signs. Thank you so much for being a part of this reading. I don't have my clicker on the table, so I'm just wondering how I'm going to put this reading off. I might just have to stand up and possibly come all the way over there and do it. So, okay, let's just do that. Thank you so much, guys. I will see you in your next reading. Thank you.